Make way, ladies and gentlemen. This is me, John Bull. Thank you, my dear. Thank you, ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, I crave your indulgence. Permit me to introduce you to a few men and women with whom you shall undoubtedly wish to become acquainted. This is the King, George III. In general, an excellent fellow, but liable to dabble in Parliament and prone to bouts of ill health. His Majesty is married to a German lady, Charlotte of Mecklenburg. A match, a political expediency which has developed into love. Together, they have 15 children. Here is their firstborn son, also a George, who is Prince of Wales, and heir to the throne. Whilst the king is indisposed, the prince angles for the crown, wishing to rule in his father's name. But he lives an extravagant life, full of wine, women, and carousing. It is rumoured he peeks at his ailing father from behind the screen to have some amusement. I mean, how can a young buck like this take the good of a kingdom to heart, understand foreign policy, taxes, parliamentary negotiations? Many believe it will be the worse for us if he does, while others are of a different mind. They may have been swayed by the caricatures which the prince is paying to be made and sent by mail coach to all parts of the kingdom. His brother Frederick, Duke of York, is no better. He will need to resign his army commission before too long, I fear, and over a woman, too. He has allowed himself to be dazzled by a pretty face and signed things which he shouldn't have put his name to. Plenty of fellows have fallen prey to beauty, I'll grant you, but they don't command the army. He's been a fool rather than a scoundrel, and has acted more in ignorance than in malice, but he has been a naughty boy, and must pay for his transgressions. Here are the politicians: William Pitt, a bookish prude, and Charles James Fox, a dissolute gambler. Does it amaze you that Pitt is in favour with the King and Fox a friend of the Prince of Wales? It shouldn't. Fox is the darling of Georgiana, Duchess of Devonshire. She sets the fashions rather than follows them, and is hoping to spark a frenzy for her favourite Whig politician by wearing foxtails in her hat and pressing people to vote for him. The less said about the means of pressing, the better. It is hardly seemly for a duchess to kiss a butcher, after all. Pitt and Fox spend most of their time squabbling in Parliament, but they are of one mind in their dislike of Napoleon Bonaparte, the common enemy of all. He styles himself Emperor of France, but we call him Boney. A touch of humour revives the spirits when an invasion is threatened. Those on the south coast spend anxious hours watching for the windmill boats Boney has constructed to cross the channel. Societies have been set up to thwart French revolutionary ideas. We don't want any of their Bastilles and guillotines here. Me, John Bull, your servant, representative of the British people. I beg your sympathy, for I fear I'm in for a bad time of it, deceived by politicians, menaced by Boney, my pocket picked by insolent tax. And this is Thomas Rowlandson, a man of high spirits who makes his living from laughing at the lot of us. So much for prologue, now enter farce.